Okay, so I'm going to do my top 3 most embarrassing moments because I've been watching videos and a lot of YouTubers have been doing it. And okay, so earlier today I said that I was going to post a video about my jewelry collection, but my jewelry collection is too big and the videos were like 10 minutes for each one. So like the rings was only like 2 minutes, so I guess I could have posted that one, but I didn't really feel like it. And then I realized it's kind of boring, so I didn't post it. But anyway, I'm going to be posting about my 3 most embarrassing moments, and because I've been watching a lot of videos and I probably already said that about the 3 most embarrassing moments. So I'm going to start with embarrassing moment number 3. And, so it wasn't really that embarrassing, but it was the most recent one, and I still kind of, like, cringe and stuff when I think about it, so it wasn't actually that bad, so I don't know why I'm so embarrassed about it, but, I was in color guard at the time, so we were going to, like, compete. It was in marching band, and we were going to compete in India. You know what? It might have been in winter guard. I don't remember. But we were going to compete somewhere. And so we were leaving right after school. So I just had to pack my stuff along with my school stuff. So I tried to shove as much stuff. So I put a bunch of my toiletries in my purse. And so I was carrying that around, and physics was my last class of the day. So we were sitting in there and we were about to take a test. So when everything got quiet and we're all sitting there and it's completely silent, well, somehow, like, I don't know what exactly happened, but we all hear this buzzing noise, and so everybody thinks at first that it's a phone going off, but then it just keeps on buzzing and it doesn't stop buzzing, so we're all sitting there like, man, that is a long phone buzz. Like vibration or whatever. That sounds weird. But so then my teacher's just like, Savannah, is that your bag? And I was like, what? Oh yeah. And he was like, is that your phone in there? So I'm like, my phone doesn't vibrate for that long, but I picked up my bag and it was in there, so I'm like thinking like, what the heck? And then I open it and I was like, oh, that's my electric toothbrush. Because I brought my electric toothbrush, so it's sitting there like buzzing, and I swear everybody started laughing, and I was kind of sitting there like, I hope that they know that I'm not lying about the fact that it's an electric toothbrush, because I'm pretty sure some people were giving me weird looks, like they thought that it was like a vibrator or something, and I was like, oh my god, it's just my electric toothbrush. And that was so mortifying, because then my teacher was making fun of me. Thanks a lot. You know, I already like humiliated myself in the front of the class because I don't know, but it was like so that was really awkward, and then people were like, oh, did you bring your toothbrush again? But anyway, okay, my second most embarrassing moment was okay, well I'm gonna do a tie. These are both in elementary school. The tie for my second most embarrassing moments was in first grade. Our teachers had this thing where if we had to go to the bathroom, we would put a finger up in the air. Okay, so this is horrible. This is really embarrassing. I know it was like first grade, but still. So I had to pee like really bad. But our student teacher was in the middle of telling this story about how she went to some other country and stuff. So I'm sitting there like holding up my finger. I'm like, I really had to pee, and they're like, no, you can't go right now. Oops. Well, that was embarrassing. Okay. No, you can't go right now. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, but it's an emergency. And the teacher, okay, this was the mean one. We had like 2 first grade teachers, I guess, and then a student teacher. So, I don't know. One was in the morning and one was in the afternoon. And they taught different different subjects, whatever. So, the meaner teacher was like, you can't go right now. I was like, but it's an emergency. Like, I really have to go. She was like, you can wait. Or whatever. So, no. I ended up peeing my pants in the middle of the class, and everybody was laughing at me, and it was the worst. And I mean, because that happens a lot in elementary school, we all were supposed to bring an extra pair of pants to school, and I never turned mine in. So my mom had to come to school and bring me an extra pair of pants. So that was pretty embarrassing. And then another thing, in 5th grade, I am a girl, and I started developing a little bit earlier than most of my friends, and so my mom decided to get me like the I don't know, the early bra things. Okay, so I'm on the bus, and these two guys, they're in my same grade and everything. This is in 5th grade. Okay, so we think that we like rule the school. We're all sitting in the back of the bus, like bad kids. No, bad butts. Whatever. I'm not gonna swear because I'm trying to be a good person. Anyway, so we're all sitting in the back of the bus because we rule the school now, and we're 5th graders. Oh my gosh, I remember being so proud of being like a safety and wearing the neon belt, and I would wear it at home and everything. But anyway, okay, so I'm sorry. So like we're all sitting there, and my friend Chris, he's sitting behind me. And so I'm turned around talking to him, and he was explaining something and how somebody did something. Anyway, so he was like, and then this guy like grabbed my shirt like this, and he like yanked my shirt, and it stretched out the collar, and you could see everything. Like, even it was like a pink bra, and it was just like one of the cloth ones, so basically like a really thin sports bra, but and for like really young children, I don't know, but. And then, he wasn't actually my friend, I absolutely hated this kid, but the guy who was sitting next to him, his name was Carter, and he was like, oh my god, you wear a bra? So I'm sitting there like, and the first thing that came to my mind was this other girl who was a lot skinnier and definitely did not need to wear a bra. She wore one, and I knew about it because she told people. I was like, well, she wears a bra, and he was like, so? So that was really embarrassing, and poor Chris, he was like, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, it was, that was terrible. So, oh my gosh, this is a long video. But anyway, okay, so my first most embarrassing moment, and this happened pretty recently. I think this happened the most recently, but anyway, it was last year in 10th grade. I could have sworn I heard something. My phone vibrating. But anyway, sorry. It was, last year in 10th grade, and so I was in color guard, and it was during winter guard, and we were at WGI. So the A guard made it to semifinals, and so that was really exciting. We were all like, oh my gosh. And I mean, we were pretty much at the bottom, so we knew going in that we weren't going to make it to finals. But I still felt responsible for keeping us at a pretty low score, because what happened was so we went to perform, but all that was in between the performing place and the place where we practiced pre-show was a curtain. So I'm sitting there like on the bench, we're waiting for the music to start, like we had benches in this one, I guess, and I was waiting for the music to start, and I started freaking out, like, you know, I'm so nervous, like, this is semifinals, and this is crazy, exciting, and everything, and, but then I heard the people on the other side of the curtain, like, counting really loud, and I heard the flag swishing and stuff, so I'm sitting there freaking out, and all of a sudden, the music starts for us, and I get so startled, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm already almost in the back. I'm like, well, actually, no, I'm on the 50, which is right smack dab in the middle, but, like, it's the 3rd row from the front of the benches. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, okay, so we had this part where both our arms would come up or whatever, and then, like, I don't know, something else would happen. Oh, yeah, we went like this. So my arms go like, and it was too early because we had to wait, like, 5 counts. So in the very middle of the floor, You just see me go like this, and then I realized that I went too early, so I put my hands back down. Oh my gosh, I did not, like, I could have done something, since I was in the middle, it could have been like, oh, I'm the person who starts it, and then I could have put my hand back down, and then we could have gone up, and it would have looked like it wasn't really that big of a deal. But no, I was like, and then put my arms back down really fast, and oh my gosh, I came off the floor and I was like bawling my eyes out. I was like, oh my gosh, I totally blew it for us. Even though, I mean, we probably weren't going to make it into finals anyway, but still, I was like, oh my god, this is all my fault, and I was like thinking about that through the whole performance, so my performance was pretty crappy. That was not fun. So that was really embarrassing. And most people have embarrassing stories like, oh, my pants fell down in front of like the whole school or whatever, but that never really happened, so I was pretty lucky. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess leave comments or whatever, video responses, whatever you want to do. If you have whatever your most embarrassing moment was, because I really like listening and reading like embarrassing moment stories. They're really entertaining. So anyway, alright, I will vlog to you later. That was dumb. Anyway, bye.